Hello everybody and welcome. It is D3Nali bringing you the first upload, and this is like my third or fourth game of Medal of Honor Warfighter. This is the beta that just came out for the Xbox 360, and I'm just going to give you some impressions, some breakdown of my gameplay that I'm showing you. This is the best game I had so far. I think it's like a 35-9 or something like that. Now, first impressions of the game, and you gotta remember it's just a beta, and I personally did not see really a lot of glitches. Like sometimes when you reload, the mag's not there, your gun's not there. That's the only thing that's happened to me. I had two or three of my friends when they like unlocked a new thing, it tells you like to show you more info or to close the. Is this a double kill? Oh, no. We didn't start off too good, but I think after this we go on a little bit of a tear. Pretty nice kill streak. I get all the kill streaks, so that's pretty good. But he had a problem where he would freeze and wouldn't be able to get back in when he had a notification of what he unlocked and things like that. But the feel and the look of it, the game, I mean, being a beta, the graphics aren't the best right now, but if you're going off of gameplay, I like the way the game feels. Now, I'm a big FPS player. I play everything from Halo, Call of Duty, Battlefield. And even though I don't have any on my channel, I did play a lot of Battlefield. Okay, now this is where we're going on tear after we get 2 guys. But I like the Battlefield aspect of it, that's not like super duper fast paced. You can't be hopping around, because I do that a lot in Call of Duty if you notice. Like, I'm an aggressive player, but I'm a tactical player. Like, I have to get a gameplay where it's like in-game chat, or it's pretty neat because like in this game it's not like, I forget what it is, if it's 6 on 6 or 8 on 8, whatever it may be, when you're in a squads and it's your team's of 2 and you get rated. It's a nice headshot. You get rated on you get a group score of your teams. So you can spawn on your teammates, kind of like Battlefield. And like the first Medal of Honor, this is a kill streak. You get, I think it's 3, 5, 7, 11, and you get a support or offensive. Now right there it was a mortar strike. It's alright. You can get some. You have to get like right on them. You can either drop a mortar strike or a smoke grenade mortar. But you're basically going against other squads on your team and like your scores get tallied together at the end. It shows like, oh, this is the best squad, and it shows the cool little slow-mo of your guys. You'll see at the end. But I like how Battlefield feels in a way. Like, you can kind of get that aspect. The Medal of Honor, if you didn't play the last one, it was a good game. They're not trying to deny it. It's a mix of Battlefield and Call of Duty. Now, I like the way the guns feel, like Battlefield-wise, and I like that your character, I feel heavy, but I don't feel slow. Now this is another one. I either replenish my teammates, or it's like, this is a Predator missile kill streak, if you would say. The only difference from Call of Duty is that it's not, there's no like afterburners, and it's not as quick moving. Like, I'm focused on these guys. Like, if I was over to the right, you can't make that over, so you had to pick your target early on and get it there, because you can't like, oh, turn at the last second and go halfway across the map, that's how a real missile works. Now this is where even though I didn't have my friend on my squad or whatever, we were working together, and we were starting to control their spawn a little bit, which is it's pretty fun and dirty to do. Now we had them pinned in that left corner of the building. Now the game mode itself is kind of like Conquest, I would say, where you have to capture different points, and it's attack and defense. Now the beta only has one game mode and one map so far. Oh, get him! Nice. There's another kill streak. I think that's 7, and it's I called in the UAV, and then the other one I kind of didn't understand what the kill streaks were. I thought that plane was gonna be like the Warthog coming in, because there's a Warthog kill streak, but that was a UAV that was put up. The other one was a Hellfire missile. Gotta get that guy. But there's different classes of soldier, and for each class of soldier you get to pick a different nationality. Like, obviously, my elite clan, Call of Duty, and a lot of our things are the SEAL Team 6. So I picked the U.S. Navy SEAL. But there's like the Canadian, the SAS, there's all different types of warfighters, basically, is what the game's after. Nice little pistol kill right there. It definitely helps this game, because it's not like Call of Duty, you don't reload that fast, there's no sleight of hand. So obviously it's a lot easier to switch to your secondary, which is hard to remember when you're in the battle with things. Right there, another pistol kill back out. That right there is my teammate Andrew. We were kind of working together right there, controlling him. I ran away out of there. lot of people, like I said, we were in their spawn right there. And it's pretty neat, like when you die, your squad mate, let's say my squad mate dies, I think he did over there, that's why that guy was showing up red, it shows where they were. Now this is the final kill streak, you could be the Apache pilot or the gunner. Now I thought I was going to be, because there's like a chain gunner, but I picked to be the pilot I guess. So basically I fly around, and I had missiles, but there's no like radar, they're not red on your screen. But my squad mate is my gunner and my Cobra. So I think he gets like 3 or 4 kills. I only get 2 because I'm like looking for him, and I'm trying to ask my buddy like where the hell they spawning in. See, but you get points for your buddy getting kills and things like that. But it's cool, like being able to spawn on each other and get points, like deep in location and things like that. I definitely like the game. It's very exciting to play. It's something new, anything fresh in a first-person shooter. I like the character feel. I feel like I'm heavy, but I don't feel like I'm slow. I feel like it's real body physics. You can't drop shot, so you can't like drop shot people. I tried it. It was like the slowest thing ever. You go to kneel down to a prone, not prone position, but on one knee. You kind of slide into it if you're running. That's always fun. I think I got a kill right there, and then it popped me out. You could shoot down the kill streaks, but it's the flow of the map for. It's not like Call of Duty cluttered. I'd say it's a lot of pipelining a little bit, but then it's a good balance, I would say. Like a Battlefield small map, I give it to that. It's like when you play on the team deathmatch maps, it only takes a little bit. Now the 2, you get locked out after level 2. It's pretty fun, like, and it's pretty accurate. That's the thing. Like the blast radius isn't huge, but it's accurate. And I don't know if it's in this gameplay because I've been kind of zoning out, but there's a time where I direct impact like 2 straight dudes, like a squad mate, and you get a little bonus. But I've been direct impacting people, and it's funny as hell. That's another kill streak. It's the Black Hawk for a different class of soldier, and if you pick the support, it moves in closer to the objective, and instead of like you could spawn in the back of your original spawn if your buddy's dead, or you can spawn on him, or you can spawn out the Black Hawk and you see you zipline rope down, which is pretty cool. I said I love how Battlefield is too, where it shows like the graphic of you going over like the little wall and things like that. You put the hand on the wall and you go over. That's always fun to see. This one, oh, that's not the guy. But it's also Battlefield. I tried to throw a grenade. Now, also the grenades do explode after you throw them, because I think you see, yeah, right there is the M67 grenade. Another thing that's a little annoying when sometimes you try to figure out how you die or something like that. The kill feed right now is a little slow if there's a lot of action. Yeah, I kind of spawned into that. I was looking at my score. What does that say? 17-5, not bad. If you notice, a lot of people are going like 50. They're breaking even with their KD. So I was starting to put a string of good gameplays where I was going over about positive ×2 KD. But basically, the one thing that I've noticed too about the mechanics of the gameplay is that when you're running, like with your sensitivity, you may feel like you're running slow, but when you zoom in down your red dot, iron sight, whatever it may be, it feels like the sensitivity doubles. So it's kind of hard to go from turning so slow with your character and then zooming in and then like it being all over the place. So that's a thing you have to counter and things like that. Now, obviously, like any other game, it's kind of like I play hardcore on Call of Duty, but it's basically the core damage and things like that. But I did have 2 or 3 instances. Look at that! I think that was a direct impact right into his neck. Yeah, I think. Yep, there it is. Double direct impact for the mortar. Leave a like for that. You gotta like that. But I hit a dude in the head like 2 or 3 times, where the only thing was showing was his head, and it wasn't a kill. And he walked away. It was just kind of frustrating. Right there, I dropped the mortar on him. I think I'm gonna get 2 kills. Oh, there's one. I saved my buddy too. The mortar's pretty. Like I said, for a 3 kill streak to be aggressive, it's worth it. Especially when they're like you're bottlenecking them out of the area. It's always fun. So you don't really have. The cool thing about this is nice. This is where the pistol comes in. Actually, I don't get the kill. I get the assist. But you get unlimited pistol ammo. I couldn't upgrade it, which kind of sucks. But maybe later on. Each guy, I only have 1 gun, but there's a lot of different customizations. Almost I guess it's like Battlefield. You get your barrel, your muzzle, different types of sights and things like that. I think this is like the third or fourth sight. There's like, and then it comes into play like Black Ops. There's like 60 different skins for the gun. This is the Hellfire missile. This is where I think I mess up, where I turned too late. Like, see, I was right there. I was forcing it, trying to get to that door where the guy was coming, and it would not budge. So it's not like a Predator missile where you could like curve that bitch right before it hits the ground. It's not wanted. You can't do things like that, which I like. Now that right there, see how I was able to scope that guy out from that far away? I think he was coming out the door just because of that sight line. I didn't see him. Like, I like it to benefit myself, but you also gotta think that that's happening too. Get hip fired. So you gotta think, would I want someone to see me from that far away without even seeing me? So I think that should be nerfed just a little bit. It's only really gameplay mechanics. Like, the guns feel good. Like, the recoil, you really have to pepper it. This guy I tried to jump up like Call of Duty right there. I tried to jump shoot him. Wasn't happening. He had nothing of it. But if you gotta stay disciplined in the fact that you have to pepper it and aim for the head. I know it's hard to do in like the battle and your eyes going back and forth trying to scan different areas, but it's a game where you definitely have to have discipline in the fact that you have to pepper the gun and go aim for the high shoulder, his head, the kill zone, things like that. Now there is like in Battlefield, you can do select fire and things like that, which is pretty neat. But I just kept it on the regular full auto. You just pepper it enough. Semi-auto wasn't. That guy on the ground, get out of here. Eat the tube. Like I said, it's deadly accurate. Now this is where I take what I want and I go into their spawn. Now like I said, it has the assassination what you call it, visuals as Battlefield 3. Now, this is pretty awesome. This was fun to me. Like an assassin. Doesn't even know what's going on. You, come here, little boy. Oh, you didn't know? Get it. Two people went night-night. And then turn around. Oh, what you looking at? Dead. I didn't get that guy too. I like the slow-mos when you die, because there was a time where I got shot, but I got my tube off, and it showed him like direct impacting him. So that was pretty fun. Here's that thing. The new unlock pops up when you unlock something. Some people have had an issue where they get stuck on that screen and they can't go anywhere from there. This one I got in a little battle right here as I ranked up. They were starting to spawn in there. Our buddy was spawning there. And here's the thing. You see my teammate down there, right? That's my squad mate, my other teammate. I can see him in white, which is pretty cool. You always have an idea where he is at. Now, he dies right there. Now, he was killed by that player, so he lights up red. So he doesn't know that I can see him, but I do, and boom, direct impact. Actually, I think it hit the pillar right there. That helps a lot. So this game, Battlefield games, definitely geared towards teamwork, because you're going for objectives mostly, unless you're playing on TDM. You definitely gotta call things out. But this is where I just controlled their spawn a little bit, which they don't spawn like on the other side of the map. I think this is here we go. Guided missile is especially fun. It's kind of weird though. It doesn't like see how it kind of like slid off the ground. It doesn't explode on contact. That'll probably be changing things like that. But overall, I'm definitely enjoying. Like I said, I played 7 or 8 games, 9, 10. If you want to see more, let me know. But I still got a little bit of more gameplay. But basically, that's my first impressions right now, and I don't think it's really going to change, because this isn't like an in-game commentary when I'm talking about it as it's happening. But I wish there was more maps, but of course we're always going to want more, but only 1, maybe 2, like, trying to think. This is cool, like, this is one of the animations, and the other, they show, like, your squad. And by myself with the 6,200 points, I almost outscored the next top team. I went 34-9. As you can see, Andrew X-Ray was my other friend. Nazi was my squad mate. Did pretty good. You get your summary awards and kind of like Battlefield and the whole thing. But this has been D3Nali, and I will see you later.